Hey guys. Okay, so I just wanted to bring you along the whole creative direction slash brand design slash web design process behind the new site overhaul. So if you haven't checked it out, this is what it looks like right here. And I'm actually really happy with it. And I wanted to kind of bring you along my process when it comes to creative direction, brand design, and web design, because this is what I do under my digital creative marketing agency called Detailist, which I'll link everything down below if you're like, I want to know more about Detailist, or I actually want to see the Self-Made Babe site. So I'll link both of those two websites below. However, I think it's very important to kind of see other people's processes so that you can basically kind of replicate it for yourself. And I'm not saying to full on copy and plagiarize people's work, but it's important to draw inspiration from what's already out there in the market and then seeing how you can stand out by understanding the gaps in the market. So it's all part of market research, baby. And so before we dive in, if you're new here, hey, what's up? I'm Marianne. I'm the founder of Self-Made Babe and Detailist, and I just wanted to bring you along the journey with me. I'll bring you along the brand shoot. I'll bring you along my creative design process when it comes to website building and just everything that entails the creative aspect of a brand. So I'm very excited. Let's just dive right into it. So the very first thing that I do in all of my projects is establish the vision. How do we establish the vision, you ask? I like to use Pinterest. Pinterest is such a great way to create your mood board and see what directions you want to go in. So I really love to use Pinterest for that because I can see different images that people post on there. I can see different websites that are on there, inspiration for typography, and it kind of gives me like a bird's eye view as to what I truly want and what the direction this project is gonna go in. So I love doing Pinterest boards for that. And the second thing that I do is once I have already established the creative direction board, I want to start preparing the creative direction presentation. So in this presentation, I will include portrait photography inspiration and just other types of photography that can help elevate the vibes of the brand. So that is what I include in the creative direction presentation. That way I can make sure that we are walking down this path and I make sure to make those things happen. So for example, I really loved these images of this girl with an antique car, and I was like, okay, I want an antique car. I hopped onto Google, I looked up vintage car rentals, and I came across this website, which is what I used in Miami, and I just contacted the dude and made it happen the next day. I rented the car from Miami Vintage Prop Car Rentals, and this is the rosy pink Thunderbird that I decided to rent out today. Oh my god, so cute. Okay, I'm gonna change. BRB. And after that, I looked up locations to shoot. So for the vintage car shoot, it had to be outdoors, of course, and the guy had like a very tight schedule. So we agreed to meet at this place right here. It's called a Museum Garage in Miami. And this is where we took all of these portrait shots. And then location 2 was at an Airbnb that I booked specifically for the shoot. So there's this great resource that's called peerspace.com. And this is where you can actually search up different areas and different locations for shoots or for event venues and whatnot. And so I came across this one location and it was like $150 per hour. I found out that they had an Instagram account for that specific location. So then I hopped onto that location's Instagram account, and then I saw that they had an Airbnb link, and so they book on Airbnb as well. And so I was like, okay, let me hop on to Airbnb. And for a one night stay at the Airbnb, it was $250. So I was like, $150 for an hour or $250 for a whole day and night. Obviously, I chose the latter, and the owners were actually okay with it because they asked me, why did you decide to book? I guess they're doing market research as well. I was like, oh, I wanted to have like a staycation and use it as a content house. So they said, okay, great, fine, like whatever. They didn't tell me anything about like Peerspace and, you know, having to rent it out for an hour. So I was like, okay, I guess they're fine with it. So that was another way that, one, I was able to save money on the location-ish, and two, that I found a location to shoot. Okay, so we have finished up shooting. This is what the Airbnb looks like. It is so cute, so dainty and sweet, and I just loved it so much. So let me just give you a final tour of this whole thing, while also doing a final checkup to make sure that I'm not leaving anything. Okay, so as you walk in the door right here, this black door, you are faced with the whole studio. And I love this table so much and these chairs. But anyways, this is what it looks like. There's a bunch of storage around here. They are so lovely and so kind to offer some hanger space, a little cozy nook. I just love the kitchen area. I mean, look at the refrigerator. It is so stinking adorable. I love the archway. I love the arch mirror. Like, it's such a vibe. Hold on. This was like this. That was back there. Just making sure that everything was as is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And Alexa was tuned in. Well, Alexa wasn't tuned in. She didn't want to tune in at all. I was like, hey, Alexa. Okay, this is the bathroom. Let me turn on the light for you. This is the bathroom where I scribbled self-made babe on there. And it's so cute. And then you're met with the stairs right here. And I'm going up it right now to make sure that I'm not leaving anything. Nope, super cute little nook up here as well. You have a TV, the air is up there. So cute. But yeah, I'm got so happy. We took so many pictures, spent quality time with, and now I just did a final check. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this mini tour vlog and little experience with me. I had a fun time. So now I know the location. Now it's all about bringing the right outfits and the right props for the location. And so all of that is based off the Pinterest mood board where I said we have to establish the vision first. And so when we're establishing the vision, we're also establishing like the vibes and what the portrait photography should look like and like the outfit inspiration should look like. And so I just like dug into my closet and moved forward with my life. So now that we have the photos together, now it's time to start implementing it into the site. I already knew what fonts I wanted to use and kind of like a general color scheme for the site. But with the new website redesign, I wanted it to feel editorial but fun and just a lot more engaging. So for the brand redesign, I stuck with WordPress and Elementor, and Elementor is a free, just kidding, it's not free. I mean, they do have a free version, but I use the paid version. And basically what Elementor is, it is a drag and drop website builder for WordPress sites, WordPress.org sites. And you don't have to know any code to redesign your site because everything is drag and drop. That's why it's called a drag and drop builder. It makes it very easy for you to redesign your site. Now that I have sipped all of my matcha and you have seen behind the scenes of my brand redesign slash website redesign and my whole creative direction process, hopefully you'll be able to do this for yourself or for your other clients. So I really hope that you found this helpful and entertaining, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!